Hello and welcome to the latest installment of 32 jackpot marketing secrets from history's greatest and craziest persuaders with David Lowenthal. I'm David Lowenthal, and today we're going to be talking about how the legendary Hollywood actor and director Orson Welles created the world's greatest advertorial, what I believe to be the world's greatest advertorial. And most of you listening to this will have heard of Orson Welles. He created what many believe to be the best movie ever made, certainly the best American movie ever made, which was Citizen Kane. He's been in countless movies, directed countless movies, one of the true legends of Hollywood that everybody knows and looks up to. But one of the things that he did that really made him famous, that wasn't a movie or play or radio show or anything, it was the infamous War of the Worlds broadcast. Now, if you've never heard of this, this is on I believe it's August or September day or October day. I think it was near Halloween, actually. In 1939, he did a fake radio. He did what was called a radio play or a teleplay, which was a performance done on radio where he and his acting troupe created a fake broadcast saying how aliens had invaded the United States, and they started in this small farm town in New Jersey, and that Orson Welles played an expert on space and astrology or astronomy, and was being interviewed by a fake reporter at the time, and their broadcast kept cutting in and out, saying, at first it was just a weird disturbance in space, and then there's creatures, and then they're attacking, and the feed keeps, they manufactured it so the feed kept going in and out, and it would go play some orchestra, and then they'd come back and then go play some orchestra. Then the aliens would have killed even more people, and it really freaked a lot of people out. This was 1939. The world was almost going to war in World War II, and a lot of people were really on edge, and Orson Welles really took advantage of that and got a lot of people, probably millions of people, tens of millions of people, to believe that the world was being attacked by aliens. And when you look at it, it really is like an advertorial. Just like, many, snakes and reptiles that aren't poisonous make themselves look like ones that are. An advertorial is an advertisement that looks like an editorial, that looks like a piece of hard news or commentary or some kind of serious analysis. That's what this was, and it was so good at conveying its information in a format that people would care about. It was too bad that he wasn't selling anything, because it was highly effective. And so, if anything, this video is it's a love letter to the concept of the advertorial and what it can really do. So I encourage you to really look into advertorials, because they can be really effective. In this case, it was an advertorial that was meant to look like a radio broadcast, and it created those parameters. That was highly deceptive, but it created those parameters around being an advertorial, to where people are like, oh, this is a legitimate newscast. Well, just like in magazines or in newspapers or online, you're reading a piece of sponsored content that's meant to look like just another interesting piece in that magazine or newspaper or a news website or something. So they can be really, really effective. It was really too bad Orson Welles wasn't selling anything, because it was highly effective. So this is just a good old-fashioned appeal to check out advertorials and their use in your business or nonprofit. If you're a liberty-minded nonprofit or a liberty-minded business person, find ways, find the media channels that your market consumes, and place, if you have the budget to place advertisements, look into creating a great advertorial, a great piece of marketing that looks like a traditional ad. So that's our video for today. Thanks for watching. I'm David Lowenthal. If you'd like more tips and tricks about all things direct response marketing and copywriting and branding and public relations and all that from a liberty-minded perspective, you can sign up to my daily newsletter, the David Lowenthal Report, which can be found at the link in the description. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.